New on Daybreak, a bill to protect and restore the Mississippi River has now been introduced in the U.S. House and Senate. U.S. Representative Betty McCollum of Minnesota and U.S. Senator Tammy Baldwin of Wisconsin, both Democrats, introduced the Mississippi River Restoration and Resilience Act last week. Whitney Clark is the executive director of the Friends of the Mississippi River, a St. Paul-based organization that worked with Representative McCollum's office to help craft the bill. I asked him why the Mississippi River is so important and what the aim of the bill is.
The Mississippi River is one of the great rivers of the world. It's America's river. It's an ecological resource of global significance. Provides a vital migration corridor for 60% of all North American birds and water source for about 20 million Americans. It's, of course, a very vibrant commercial corridor. And, despite its critical importance, the river is in a severe decline.
The legislation aims to establish an initiative that will boost restoration efforts all along the over 2,000-mile river, providing $300 million in additional funding within the 10 bordering states to address the drinking water concerns, conservation, and recreational opportunities. Clark says the threats to the river are numerous, and a common system to help address these all at once is needed.
More flooding, less wildlife, fewer jobs, reduced recreational opportunities, and higher costs for keeping Mississippi River communities safe and ensuring they have clean drinking water. And so this proposal would try to bring a coordinated federal approach to addressing those issues.
The legislation is based on the Great Lakes Restoration Initiative, a bipartisan piece of legislation widely considered successful by environmental and community growth groups. Clark tells us that this initiative would be non-regulatory and instead would help boost existing programs and unify resources to address these common problems. The funding here would be available not just to the river itself, but to the entire Mississippi River basin within the 10 bordering states, including our entire viewing area. One such example is the potential for the initiative to provide local farmers with resources for continuous cover crops to improve water quality.
The MIRI legislation calls out these what we call continuous living cover approaches to try to advance that and provide federal support for those crops and cropping systems. So it's another reason why we're very high on the potential for MIRI to make a big difference for the river.
Clark is optimistic that the bill can make it through Congress. You can reach out to your local congressional representatives to voice your opinion on the act. You will be able to learn more about the act later this morning on KMMT.com.